government shutdown. What are your thoughts on it? Like, is it kind of weird, like, the government can be shut down and you're like, I didn't notice, right?
Yeah, like, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Well, don't like the government kind of shut down like every year, like in that kind of like
that
every year. I feel like this happens like a lot of times in my lifetime. Like,
oh, it's a frequent occurrence. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it just shut down for 3 days.
Not every year, but almost every term for sure.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I feel like it's a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I take PTO, so I think maybe Uncle Sam can every now and then.
Yeah, but we're paying. It's on our dime. Is the thing too.
Yeah.
So that's the kind
of. What do you
think
paid time off means?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, you're right. You fooled again by a more genius man, Jennifer Tucker. What's your?
Well, what? Okay. So do you know what it means? Like, I don't know how it affects me when the government shut down for like a week.
Okay, so good. So I'll explain it. So you fall into 3 categories: the government workers. You get furloughed, which means you're out of there, and they might bring you back later, might not, depends. Then there's the accepted. Okay, accepted means you're an essential worker, but you're not getting paid. You're gonna get back pay. Like ICE is in that category. And then you have exempt. Exempt is like, your money is not necessarily tied to the government, like the post office, right? So they ain't gonna be interrupted by this for now, but the airport is, and that's really where you see a lot of the stress from this. Typically in administrations is like, oh, people are upset when they're flying, and then one of the 2 parties gets blamed, and then it gets resolved, right? But that's kind of what the cycle is right now. Who's going to get blamed? It's kind of up in the air. So who do you think should get blamed for this? I kind of outlined at the beginning. It was technically in the hands of the Democrats, and so a lot of people are blaming the Democrats, but also, typically, if you're in power, like the Trump administration is, you have all 3 branches, and the government shut down, people usually blame you. So what do you guys think? Who should get the blame on this?
Well, it's your show. I thought we were blaming a Jew at this point.
No, blame me. Yeah. Blaming me is always, I'm the scapegoat for you. I'm always there.
Issue or something.
An APAC. I'm your APAC guy, by the way. Yeah, every congressman has an APAC guy. You have a new Mossad handler. Your life is great.
Fuck
you. Yeah. Okay, so, the government being shut down, you guys are not impressed with that? You don't think it's going to affect things? You think it's going to get resolved pretty quickly, right?
Doesn't it usually, like I said, has there been a time in history where it didn't get resolved?
There's been times where it was more extended, and there was more pain from it, and there were therefore more political implications. And those implications are, we have a November election, the special elections in Virginia and in New Jersey. Abigail Spanberger, who I mentioned earlier, and Mikey Sherrill, they're in. So those elections actually, those could really be affected by this. The Democrats are locked in to win those. And so it was kind of crazy that they did this, because it was like, you have all this momentum, let the Americans feel the pain of the Obamacare subsidies lapsing, right? And then the Republicans would get the blame. But the Democrats no, we're going to shut the government down. And it's a real risk, because if the Democrats are blamed for this, then they're just going to lose 2 elections that they were just guaranteed to win because of the unpopularity of the Trump administration. So, those are kind of the stakes. So that's why I was wondering, do you think Democrats or Republicans, I have a relative who works in the government, and she is more liberal, left of center, and she's like, I'm going to become a Republican if the Democrats keep this shit up. That's an exact quote. And she is not a Republican. She's a Jewish woman. So, it's that was surprising to me. So who do you think is going to get the blame ultimately?
It's going to be the Democrats, and I think they need to get some real strategists in there that can actually come up with a proper game plan to win an election.
Some Republicans.
Yeah, I think they kicked all the talent off the team, and it's going to be a real problem over there.
Very well said. What do you think?
That's well elaborated.
Yeah, so you pretty much agree. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really keep up with like all the nitty gritty.
Well, it's just
Like,
it's
to
based.
me, it sounds like a game of chicken.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. So I was describing it as like taking your ball and going home because both sides could get some blame for it.